Bubble Busters!
I'm Hillary. I'm just an average housewife, living with my super cute daughter Carly, and my husband Alex, who works at a large company with high pay, but is very busy. He works most of the weekends too, some days.
Sorry, I have to work overtime. I can't make it to the last train, so I'll stay in a nearby hotel.
Other days.
Sorry, I have to go to New York tomorrow.
And
There's a company event on the weekends, so I'll have to leave the house at 5 a.m. and come back on the last train.
he's always like this. It was pretty tough back when Carly was very little, but he understood himself that he wasn't helping a lot. So he had given me permission to use babysitters and housekeeping when needed. So that helped out a lot. An affair? Of course I thought about it. But a lot of the times he comes home looking like a ghost, but started crying seeing Carly's face saying, "I've missed you." So I didn't accuse him of anything. Besides, he lets Carly use his phone, so he doesn't mind people checking through it. And when he was busy, he let me message back to them with his permission. So I never thought he was cheating on me. And so, I never even accused him, and instead cheer him on in his hard work. And so, my cute daughter Carly became school-aged and leveled up to be super-duper cute Carly. My step-parents bought her a studying desk as a present for entering primary school, but Carly said,
I want Daddy's grandpa's desk.
"I don't remember that desk. The small one?"
No, not the small one. The one Daddy used to use. He said he'll give it to me when I get bigger.
I see. I wonder who knows which one that is. I asked Alex about this, and he said that it was the specially ordered desk his grandparents gave to him when he entered primary school. It's still in good shape, even though it was made 30 years ago, and was in his old room. So we decided to not buy a desk, and get Alex's old one instead. Carly seemed super happy, and so did my step-parents. So Carly is studying using a very historic desk. However, I realized something when she entered second grade. "Hey, Carly, why don't you use the drawer? The one with the lock?"
Mommy, I'm studying right now.
"Oh, sorry."
I was kidding. That was an impression of you.
How scary.
Daddy told me not to open it. I don't have the keys, so I can't open it either way.
Really? Isn't that troubling? I wonder if something is in there.
He said nothing is in it.
I see. Well, then we can use it, right? At that moment, Alex had to go back to the office to work, and I didn't want to bother him, so I contacted my stepmother. "I totally forgot about that drawer. I don't think Alex has the keys either. We have a spare, so come pick it up when you can." So, on the way to the store, I went to go grab the keys. In the drawer were a couple of old comics. They looked like they were for adults, so I guess they were hidden from his parents. But looking closely, I realized that the bottom of the drawer was a little higher than the other ones. I checked the flooring, and I could feel there was something under it, so I lifted the cover to find. Is he a spy or something? What I found were an iPhone, a ring, a tie pin, and a watch. What is this? I took the phone and entered Carly's birthday for some reason, and it opened. What? What is this? Anger meter, 30%. I couldn't forget what was in that phone. There were folders and folders of pictures and videos of Alex doing this and that with multiple different women. There was a Line app as well, different from the one he uses regularly, and the name was James. What is this? In the James account, I found him contacting more than 10 different women, all lovey-dovey. There were multiple dating apps in it as well, and I found him contacting someone just yesterday. What? He said he had work Sunday. He's just going out with another woman? I couldn't believe it. But the reason he was fine with us touching his phone was because of this, huh? Alex wasn't coming home until late at night today. I took pictures of everything in the drawer and went back to my room with his phone. I sent everyone on his Line app the same message. "Hello, I am the wife of this so-called James. I so happened to find this account of his. There was no such person called James in this world, and it says on his profile that he works in the automobile industry, but that is all a lie. I found videos and pictures of you ladies having at it, and if I can see it, then almost anyone can. James is that kind of a person. Please collect yourselves and respond to this." And I started to receive multiple responses. "Hello, I saw your message. I didn't know he had a wife and a child. I'm truly sorry for what I've done.
Is James not his real name? Are you really the wife? I'm actually engaged to James. He even gave me a ring.
You're horrible. You wanted to break up this bad? I'm blocking you. How could you? You were just playing with me. I really loved you. The responses all varied, but one thing was in common. They did not know his real name. They didn't know he was married and had kids, and they didn't know he had these pictures and videos. It looks he was recording these without their permission. He's a horrible person. Anger meter 60%. I asked each person if they wanted the evidence in case they were going to sue him. But everyone responded they didn't want to risk having those videos go out into the public, so they wanted it deleted. I knew how they felt, so I deleted everything. I was going to get super mad at them for cheating on my husband, but all the girls didn't know he was married, so they are victims as well. I deleted the videos and pictures, took all the evidence I needed, and put the phone back to where it was, except for the phone. Alex came home late that night, but appeared completely normal. He should have been anxious not having a second phone, but he likely just thought he had lost it somewhere. I then logged into the dating apps he used to check on Alex's login status. For a few days, he appeared offline, but a few days later, he was online. He likely put the app into his phone. He said he was working overtime, though. Anger meter, 90%. I made an account to appear like a 21-year-old college student, May, and approached him via the app.
Thank you for the like, sir.
Thank you as well. You're so cute I had to like you. I'm James. Nice to meet you.
I'm not cute. In fact, I'm a little big.
No, but that is pretty big, right?
Silly, you stop. I'm embarrassed about this, you know? I can't find the right size bra.
It's that big, huh?
You compliment me a lot. I might like you.
I actually find you super attractive. How about we go on a date then?
Sure, how about Christmas?
Of course.
He was super easy to get. And so we made our first plan. He told us he had work on Christmas too. Anger meter 100%. Before, I would fall for that lie, but not anymore. I'll trouble bust you. On Christmas Day, he came to our meetup spot. He was 5 minutes early and standing there confidently, and a woman would arrive in a white short skirt and a pink cardigan like she promised. He found the big hat that she said she was going to wear and so waved, and the woman was, "Alex, what are you doing, you moron? It's Christmas. Go back home to your family."
Mom, why are you here in that outfit? Was May?
This was all Hillary's plan. We all know what you did. And the man standing near him took his hat and glasses off too.
How could you do this? Are you not embarrassed? Dad? Ah!
Hey, don't run away. Come here.
Come here! I'm sorry!
We're not forgiving you. I had such a hard time trying not to laugh at my husband being chased by a funny-looking stepmom and stepfather around the Christmas tree. In the middle of the chaos, me and Carly went home. And we had our divorce. I requested alimony and childcare for Carly, but Alex started to talk about having a lawyer. However, his parents scolded him for not being able to say anything in this case, and he quietly accepted the request. We also got rid of the iPhone. I told his parents about this, and they promised that they would delete it if he had backups in his computer. Alex now lives under surveillance of his parents in their home. His mother checks his phone every day, so he likely has not found a new girlfriend yet. After this, I contacted the place I used to work before getting married, saying I could start as a part-time, but they quickly let me work there stating from the next day. I'm so glad I worked in the food industry where they're always short-staffed. As for Carly, I was worried about what I should say. Hey, Carly, Daddy may not be coming home.
Okay.
That easily?
He wasn't home a lot anyways and didn't play with me. I don't think a lot will change.
Yeah, maybe. Even for a second grader, she must have realized some things. But her personality is definitely from me. Troublebusters.
My name is Hannah, and I'm 25 years old. It's been 2 months since I started working as a hostess. Even though I work at a club, I don't take my job lightly. Because of that, my everyday life is exciting and fulfilling.
Hello, Hannah. I'm here again.
Welcome. This is Jonathan, a regular at our club, and I always call him John. John doesn't have handsome looks, but he's very kind-hearted. We met on my first day of work. I made countless mistakes, but he never got angry or impatient with me. I like John for his kind personality. Oh, I'm not saying I'm attracted to him or anything. I like him as a friend. Hi, you came to see me again?
Yep, I sure did.
Did you just get off work? You must be tired.
You're working hard too.
It was another normal day at work, but then...
Hi, welcome to Lehman Brazier.
Oh, I forgot to explain something. The club I work at is called Lehman Brazier. The name may sound a little inappropriate, but our business is legitimate. We always call our customers boss. It was probably this guy's first time in our club, so our staff member quickly seated him.
The boss asked for you, Hannah.
The guy appointed me, so I went to his table. All right, gotta do my best. Welcome. Thank you for appointing me. May I ask what your name is?
I'm Steve.
Hi, Steve. Nice to meet you. I poured drinks for him and talked with him, and he soon became tipsy.
Did you notice? I'm wearing Dolce & Gabbana head to toe.
Really? I didn't realize at all.
Oh, you still have a lot to learn. But you're cute, so I'll let it slide.
Thanks.
By the way, did you see the guy sitting at that table? Is he serious?
What's wrong with him?
His clothes are all worn out. Let me guess. He's unemployed. A middle-aged NEET.
Steve, please don't mind other tables. He was so loud that John could hear him. I felt very uncomfortable, so I tried to change the subject. However, I failed to change the subject and things got worse.
Hey, old man. Me? Yeah, you. What's that thing you're wearing? It's appalling being in the same club as you.
Hey, stop!
Old man, you're unemployed, aren't you? You don't look old enough to retire. Can you even pay for your drinks? Go home, you unemployed loser.
Anger level 60%. Oh, I need to calm down. Hey, stop! I'm serious! John was stunned. My colleague tried her best to comfort him. Another staff member came to help too. He said to Steve nervously,
Boss, is everything all right? I'm here to help if you have any concerns.
I knew Steve was drunk, but I needed to stop him from acting up. Why don't you take it easy, Steve?
Well, I get disgusted when I see poor people like him. I don't get how people can be that poor. I feel so sad that I'm going to shed tears for this poor old man. But there's no room for sympathy. Even if I cry for him, I won't give him a dime. Isn't it hilarious? Am I funny?
Anger level 70%. Oh, I need to calm down. I need to calm down.
To be honest, I've heard of you before. I decided to come by today because I felt bad that you have a poor customer like him.
Anger level 85%. Calm down. I need to calm down. What's this Steve guy's problem? Seriously? Oh no, John must be hurt. I need to apologize to him later.
Go home, old man. All right. I'll go home then.
Anger level max. Trouble Buster! You know what, Steve? That's enough. I understand you're our customer, but you went too far. What do you have to pick on other customers? What do you want to prove?
What's wrong, Hannah? Calm down, Hannah!
Shut the hell up!
Eek!
Why don't you leave instead of telling others to go home? Are you sure you're wearing Dolce & Gabbana? Did you mean douche and garbage? And it doesn't even look good on you. Stop living in your own world. John is the nicest guy I've ever met. He's nothing like you. You're outright inconsiderate and mean. Has anyone ever told you how big of a jerk you are? I was bursting with anger without even noticing it. It's like a bad habit of mine. I lost control, forgot I was working, and I forgot Steve was also a customer. I just couldn't bear him anymore. John walked up to me and said,
It's okay. Thank you, Hannah.
John, He went back to his table and was about to pay his bill.
You don't have to worry about that old man bothering you anymore. I guess I just made a scene. So what should I order now to redeem myself?
I see. Could you order this?
What? Is that Dom Perignon Rosé? Dom P? Dom Perignon? The retail price is about $200, right? How much is it marked up at a club? 3 times? 4 times? How much is it gonna cost? But I can't ask. It's embarrassing. Dom Perignon?
Why? You can't order it?
No, of course I can. Let's open one. Hey, what's wrong with me? Hey!
Woohoo!
Hannah? Fine, whatever. I knew you worked at this club. You look gorgeous.
And?
I mean, you know what? I like you, Hannah.
Douche and garbage. Didn't you hear what I told you earlier? You're an ugly person. Actually, fugly.
What? What?
What do you mean, what? Oh, I hate douchebags like you. Learn to be a decent human being and more considerate to others before telling me you like me. The club suddenly became very quiet. John also heard me, so he came to us and said to Steve,
Hey, I see you ordered Dom Perignon. Are you sure you can pay the bill? Yeah, obviously. Really? You don't look like you're okay with it at all. My clothes might be shabby, but I have a small company. Boss? So you're really a boss? Not just the way the staff here calls everyone? It's probably just some rundown company, right? It might be small, but my employees work hard every day. I'm proud of my company. What are you talking about? You asked me first, didn't you? Let me tell you a secret, old man. If you're coming to a club like this, don't wear something so old that it has dust flying around when you move, especially if you own a business. I see, but I really like my vintage jacket. I believe it's from the same brand as your suit. Oh, your suit doesn't look...
Oh, I'm intrigued.
That's enough! I'll never come back to this club!
Turns out that Steve guy was wearing a fake Dolce & Gabbana suit. He got agitated and tried to hide his embarrassment after he was busted.
I'm leaving! Thank you for your business, boss. I'll never come again. How much is my bill? Table fee and a Dom Perignon Rosé? The total comes to $1,200. $1,200? Isn't the champagne marked up too much? Not at all. The boss over there ordered a $1,000 Dom Perignon. Fine. Here's my card. Would you like to pay in installments? 24. Sorry. Come again? I said 24 installments. Sorry, what? You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Nope. 24 installments. Right? Hey!
Steve paid the bill in 24 installments with his credit card.
Thank you for coming to Lehman Brazier. Hope to see you again soon.
John said thank you to me afterward. Other customers who witnessed the whole thing all applauded me too. A few months later, I became the #1 hostess in the club. John came to the club every day, and other customers who were there that day started to appoint me as well. There were also a lot of new customers, but luckily I didn't meet anyone as awful as Steve. I also realized I was too impulsive when handling the situation with Steve. Now my goal is to keep my #1 ranking and not disappoint John. So I'm doing my best to be more considerate and friendly to other people. I still believe that people who can't be considerate of other people's feelings are the worst. Troublebuster, win!
I'm Michelle. I'm quite unpopular, and I'm somewhat of an otaku, so I don't have a lot of ties with men. But even for someone like me who hasn't had a boyfriend since she was born, spring was here. It was with a coworker 2 years older than me. His name was Kyle.
Mrs. Michelle, are you going home now?
Huh? Yeah?
Really? I was about to go home too. Are you free then?
Why would you ask?
Well, I didn't have a lot of opportunities to talk to you, so how about we go get a drink today?
I usually never talk to men outside of work, so this was almost like fireworks went off behind me. Yeah, sure, if you're willing to.
You don't have to harden up so much.
He was very social, and I fell for that.
Hey, Mrs. Michelle, do you have a boyfriend?
What? Of course not. I'm so ugly and boring. I constantly watch movies, read comics and books on holidays.
No, you're not. You're beautiful. You aren't boring. You're very collected. I think reading and movies is a great hobby.
Mr. Kyle! We got close very quickly, and soon we were going out.
Oh, sorry this apartment is nasty.
I don't care. We decided to live together in his room. It was a very broken down apartment, which looked like it could collapse any time. But since this is my first time going out with someone, I thought this was a great love nest for us.
If only I had a little more money, I could live in a better place, huh?
Actually, while I was younger than Kyle, I was in a higher position than him, which meant that I had better pay than him. But I didn't care about money, so this apartment meant nothing to me.
Sorry it's a little dirty.
Yeah. It was definitely dirty, all right.
I'm bad at cleaning myself, so I want a wife that would do that for me.
Then, how about I clean this up for you?
What? No, but if you're willing to, could I ask for that?
No problem.
You look like you'll be a great housewife.
Hey, silly, stop it! Because he caressed me into it, I went ahead and cleaned up the house for him.
Wow, Michelle! Only you or a Roomba could clean this much.
Whatever. Hey, I found this under the desk. This is lipstick, right?
What? Oh yeah, my sister came over a while ago. She must have forgotten.
I see. I didn't know you had a sister.
Yeah, she loves lipstick and leaves it everywhere, you know?
At first, I let this one slide, but I did feel something was off right then. Weakness detector, 30%. Lipstick in a man's room. Something didn't sit well. I'll let it slide, but I keep this in my mind. One day, while I was cleaning his room, I found something in the corner of the room. Hey, Kyle, I found this. Is this piercing?
What? I bought that for you. I must have forgotten to give it to you.
There's only one here, though.
Actually, this is a surprise present. I hid it somewhere so you wouldn't find it, but I must have lost it.
Weakness detector, 60%. Yup, something is definitely wrong. Woman's things lying around the place, but I don't have concrete evidence. And what he is saying may be true. I'll keep this in my mind too. But after this, nothing strange happened for a while, and we decided to get married. The day before our wedding, I decided to go back home once because I thought I wouldn't have as much time to go back to meet them after marriage. Actually, Kyle told me that, and I agreed with him. All right, I'll be going now. I'll sleep over there today, so see you at the chapel tomorrow.
All right, you go and relax, okay?
I left the apartment, but a few minutes later, I remembered that I had forgotten something. Oh shoot, I forgot something! I'll just go and pick it up. When I got close to my house, I saw Kyle walking with someone.
Who's that? Wait, Ashley? From our company?
Hey, are you really getting married to that woman?
I told you she has better pay than I do. If I marry her, we can use up all her money.
But I'll be so lonely. I don't want you to get married.
I'll be lonely too, but this will be great for us. We'll live off of Michelle. Plus, if I compliment her, she'll cook and clean.
That's hilarious. She's so easy.
What is this? Are they talking about me? I thought we were mutually in love, but he was just using me for his own good? I started to walk to my room, so I waited outside and watched.
I can't wait any longer. I want us to be one.
Me too.
I love you forever and always.
Me too.
They began to make love in our bed, in the middle of the day behind my back. Weakness detector 100%. All the things I found were hers, huh? All the evidence I have, plus what they're doing right now, should be enough evidence. I'll make you regret using me for your own good. Do you want to die? Trouble Buster! Hey, sup everyone?
What? Michelle? Why are you here?
I forgot something, but it seems you guys are having fun, huh?
No, this isn't.
Wait, you're Ashley from the office, right?
Wait, no, we can explain.
Explain what? I haven't said anything yet.
This is wrestling.
Yeah, we're huge fans of wrestling. I was making a move onto Kyle, you get it, right?
Yeah, I can't put you in deadly positions, right? So I have Ashley practice with me.
You only wanted my money, right?
That's.
I actually heard our conversation outside, too. You guys were going to continue this after marriage, too, right?
Ugh, yes. Kyle never liked you to begin with.
Ashley, shh!
Shut up, you ugly, boring lady. Stop fooling around with him with your old, ugly face. I'm not old, and you only have money, right? You don't have anything else to begin with, you bug.
I'm not a bug. You want to fight? Pull them up.
Kyle, don't marry her and choose me instead.
Say you two. I've had everything recorded ever since I walked in here.
What are you doing?
This will be enough evidence for your affair, right? How do you guys like this being brought to our office, huh? I walked up to them with my cameras up. I didn't know what they were thinking, but they came outside to the balcony.
Hey, Michelle, forgive us. And could you please stop recording?
Just then, we heard cracking sounds, and the whole balcony collapsed.
Ah!
Ah!
They both fell to the ground. Unluckily, Kyle was under Ashley and was stamped to the ground. Our apartment was very old, and the balcony was basically rotten. It couldn't take the mass of 2 adults, and so the whole balcony collapsed to the ground. They both hit the ground hard, especially Kyle, who was under Ashley. He needed to stay in the hospital for some time. It humored me that he would be stamped to the ground by his affair partner. For Ashley, she hit the ground on her face and broke her nose and chin bones. Her beautiful face was all torn apart. I brought all the evidence to court, and Kyle quietly obliged to our divorce, and he had to pay for the alimony as well as the cancellation fees to our marriage. Of course, Ashley also needed to pay alimony for what she did to me, so she had debt of her own. What they did spread like wildfire in the office, so they quit the company soon after. That goes for me too, so I started a new job in a different company. I have great coworkers and I love the job. I couldn't get married, but I'm glad I'm not forced to live with him anymore. I'm gladly enjoying my single life now. Trouble Busters!
I'm Haley, and I'm a high school student who lives with my sister and my parents. My sister Hannah is beautiful and kind, even to me as a family member, and I look up to her a lot. She's expected to marry soon, and I am so grateful for her. Today, we're talking about her marriage with a family. Hey sis, how many people are you inviting to your wedding? I don't know. I want to invite my friends and coworkers.
You can't forget about relatives too. Which reminds me, you have to invite your cousin Michael too.
What? Michael is our cousin, and he's the son of my father's little brother. But he was a troublemaker since he was little. He's the same age as my sister, but he plays around without working. But he always looks down on us and calls us little ugly heads every time we meet. He's horrible! Apparently, he has a grudge against my sister because he was into her when we were little. But she happily declined his proposal. Hey sis, sorry to bother you at work. No problem. Are you really going to invite Michael to your wedding? I don't want to, but he's a relative, so I have to. Just like she said, we had to invite him over because he was our relative. And the day of the wedding came. Wow! You look amazing, sis! I'm so proud of you! You still have time, right? Let's go outside. I invited my sister outside for a walk.
Little ugly heads. Oh, look. There's the ugly face that's having a wedding today.
Michael!
You guys are as ugly as ever.
Hey, you didn't even say hello.
I didn't want to come to a wedding with ugly people like you. But I wanted to get a good laugh out of you, so I came.
Sis, Let's leave him and go back to your room. Yeah. Anger level at 30%. Why did a person like him have to come to her wedding? I hope he doesn't ruin the entire event. Then the wedding and the reception began. But Michael began to disrupt the entire wedding from there. Here's how the bride and groom got to know each other.
Who cares about the ugly couple and how they got to know each other?
Next, letters from the bride to her parents.
Yuck! Are you trying to make us cry? Oh, pathetic!
Anger level 60%. He was catcalling the entire reception and making the people around him and everyone else frustrated. Michael is ruining your wedding. Why did we have to invite him?
He's family. We can't just ignore him, you know? Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Huh? I thought you were with Hannah.
Well, I can't find her.
Huh?
After our wedding, Hannah was frustrated at that person, Michael. So she went to go to talk to him. Then I couldn't find the two anywhere.
The two disappeared after this, and we couldn't find them. And that night, Hannah? At the door was my sister, her dress torn and dirtied. Hannah, what happened? Oh my God! Michael did this to me. I went up to him to talk to him, and he dragged me into his car and took me very far away. And I was about to get assaulted.
How could he do this?
He has this huge grudge against me for refusing him when we were little and for what I said to him today. I barely got out alive, but I'm a mess. Anger level 100%. How could he ruin my sister's big day and hurt her this much in the process? He's horrible! I'm going to trouble bust him. I devised a plan to get back at him.
Huh? An invitation from Hannah? I want to throw another wedding party for my family members. There will be a feast there. Please come. I don't want to celebrate, but it'll be fun to ruin her day, I guess.
Is he here? Yup. How stupid is he to come to this? We can get revenge then. I devised a plan to shock Michael at a party surrounded by our family.
Thank you all for coming.
We just had our wedding, but I'm grateful you all can make it here today. I wanted to say something to everyone. All right, everyone. Please look over there while I explain to you all. On the screen of the projector was a video.
Huh? What is...
This is an old love letter that Michael sent to Hannah. He wanted to spell out love, but misspelled it like lova. A letter with that much misspelling is scary.
Oh my gosh, my bad memories!
He said he was living in the US and said he sent his lova from New York. But it says here that the letter was sent from Nevada.
Oh my gosh!
What is that?
Next, here's a song he wrote for my sister.
My honey, sexy angel, I love you! That's horrible. Everything about it. Hey, stop it! What do you want to do showing off my bad memories?
All jokes aside, here's a photo I want to show you all. Huh? Is that Hannah? How horrible! Her dress. And she's all torn up as well. This was all done by Michael. He had a grudge against her for dumping him, and he ruined her wedding by tearing her apart.
What? I didn't do that.
Nope. He dragged me into his car, and I was almost assaulted. I was fine, but my dress was torn, and I have mental damage because of him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You can't get away with this. Her husband is a police officer, and after this, he had DNA tested on her dress and body.
I have all the evidence I need. Be prepared.
After this, Michael admitted to him kidnapping and injuring my sister. After some talk, they accepted a large alimony for what he did. He started to work to pay back this alimony, and he now works from morning till dusk. Seeing him work his ass off really makes me happy. Now, Hannah is living happily with her new husband. I feel so happy for her. Trouble busted.
Hi, I'm Ashley, 25 years old. It's been half a year since Tommy and I got married. We both work, but we keep our daily life romantic. I moved to Tommy's parents' house after we got married. My childhood was difficult, and I never met my biological parents. I entered the foster care system at a very early age. Perhaps because of this, I've always wanted a real family. So when Tommy and I married, I had no objection to living with his parents. In fact, I was looking forward to it. Tommy's parents welcomed me so warmly that I felt like I was the happiest person in the world.
Hey, I'll get off early today. How about you?
I'll be off on time.
Okay, since we're both having a day off tomorrow, let's eat at a restaurant tonight.
Sounds good. Whenever our time meets, Tommy and I will meet up somewhere and have a nice dinner at a restaurant. It's one of my favorite things to do.
How was work?
It was all right. Our dinner started great, but then I suddenly started to feel sick. Oh, I'm sorry, Tommy. My stomach really hurts.
Are you okay? Let's go home now.
Thanks. I realized I probably got my period because my stomach was hurting so bad. But this time was more painful than before.
Ashley, are you all right?
I'm fine. Sorry I made you worry. Thank you.
Don't be.
Aren't you still hungry, Tommy? We left before finishing the dinner.
No, it's fine. I'm full. But maybe I'll have you for dessert.
What? Sorry, I don't think that's a good idea.
What? Why not?
I think my period is here.
What? You got your period? Seriously? Oh man, I was looking forward to our date tonight.
Sorry, but my stomach really hurts today.
Fine, if you say so. But don't blame me if I cheat on you. You know how popular I am.
What's that supposed to mean? Anger level 40%. I just said I'm not in the mood because I'm having cramps.
You just don't understand men, Ashley. Well, you don't have to, but remember, it's your fault, okay?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Anger level 60%. We used to get along just fine, but things changed all of a sudden. My cramps were excruciating this time, so it was impossible for me to think about anything else. Sorry, Tommy, but it's hurting like hell. I'm going to bed now.
Sure, as you wish.
I'm sorry, Tommy. Good night.
Sorry? Just go sleep.
Jeez, I wonder if all men are like this. Tommy seemed to hold a grudge against me because I turned him down, but I was in such a bad condition and couldn't do anything about it. When I was sleeping, my cramps hurt so badly that I woke up in the middle of the night. I got up, ran to the washroom, and puked. It must be my worst cramps ever. After Tommy saw me run to the washroom, he got up to check on me.
Are you okay?
I heard his voice from outside the washroom door. I was happy that he cared about me after all. Yeah, thanks.
Oh, it sounds serious. I'd help you if you were more attentive earlier, but now I just don't feel like helping you at all.
Huh? Whatever, I don't need your help. Anger level 80%. Oh no, I'm so dizzy.
Hey, what's wrong? Ashley! Ashley! Huh?
I didn't know until later that Tommy went straight back to bed and left me fainting in the washroom. But I was lucky. My mother-in-law found me passed out on the floor when she got up to use the washroom. My mother-in-law quickly brought me back to bed and rubbed my back until I got better.
Morning.
Tommy, did you know what happened to Ashley last night?
Yeah, I know. We fought last night, so she was sulking over our fight and refused to come out of the washroom.
Anger level max. Troublebuster! How dare you!
Ow!
You're an embarrassment!
Sorry.
Your wife was suffering inside the washroom. How can you leave her like that?
No,
That's right, Tommy.
Dad? When did you get up?
You idiot!
Ugh!
What's the matter with you? Your wife fainted! I'm gonna level max! Trouble buster! You idiot!
Eek! Don't get mad!
When my mother-in-law was rubbing my back and trying to make me feel better, I told her what had happened between Tommy and me. I'm sorry, Ashley. I'm embarrassed for my son. Don't worry, I have your back. My father-in-law was there too. He said,
Ashley, you're like a daughter to me. I have to teach Tommy a serious lesson.
I was moved by their heartwarming words. My in-laws scolded Tommy before I could. They made Tommy realize his mistakes. Tommy then reflected on his behavior. He became the kind husband he once was. I felt much better the next workday, so I went to work.
How are you feeling today?
I still have cramps, but I feel much better now, thanks to your mom's back rub.
I see. I want to apologize for the other day. How about we go out for dinner after work?
Sure, let's go.
All right, I'll see you then.
My anger had already disappeared. Again, I felt like I was the happiest person in the world. But there was one thing still bothering me. So I decided to ask Tommy at dinner.
Hey, how was work?
Good.
Sorry about that day.
No worries. I feel bad too.
Let's have a nice dinner and start over.
Sounds great. But Tommy, there's something that's been bothering me.
What is it?
When we were fighting, you said,
Don't blame me if I cheat on you. You know how popular I am.
remember?
I guess.
What was that about?
Oh, it was nothing. I said that out of anger.
So you're not really having an affair, right?
No, of course not.
Are you really, really sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm glad to hear that. What is that? Someone sent you a message that says love you.
What? That's impossible!
Yes, I saw it! Anger level 60%. Let me see your phone. Anger level 70%.
My phone? Why do you want to look at my phone? Don't you trust me?
No, I saw the love you message with my own eyes just now. Anger level 80%. Give me your phone now. Anger level 90%.
Wait, didn't we just make up?
It has nothing to do with this. You're acting suspicious. Anger level 100%. He went away when I passed out in the washroom, and then he tried to hide his affair. I won't let him get away. Troublebuster! I left the restaurant and went home, even though Tommy tried to stop me. He was extra careful and didn't come home right away. He probably knew my in-laws and me would be waiting for him at home. Later that night, the front door was unlocked quietly. Tommy finally came home, so I spied on him like a ninja. He tiptoed in the hallway, looking like Tom Cruise from that spy movie. Unfortunately, he is not nearly as handsome. I felt like I was watching a bad impersonation of Tom Cruise.
Hey, you still up, Ashley? I'm really sorry.
So,
She came to me first, so we've been texting.
did you sleep with her?
No, not yet.
What? Nothing happened?
Not yet.
So? I interrogated Tommy, but I decided to forgive him in the end. The reason was simple. It was an attempted affair, and it was over. More importantly, I love Tommy and our family, and Tommy also loves me. But I still wanted to punish him for the attempted affair. So I decided to be mean to him for a week. I explained everything to my in-laws and told them how I felt. I hope Tommy will learn from his mistakes so we can continue to be a happy couple for years to come. People somehow always get tempted by something or someone. The most important thing is to keep a strong mind and remember not to cross the line. Anyways, I'm glad that I found out about Tommy's affair early enough and stopped it from becoming irreversible. Troublebuster! Hey, Tommy, I think I'm pregnant.
My name is Macy, and it may not be a surprise, but I'm very introverted and an otaku. I watch anime all night or play video games, and I love to dream about my favorite manga characters. For some reason, I made my first boyfriend. His name is Harry, and we take the same class in college. And he asked me out after we started talking outside of class.
Hey, Macy.
Harry! What is it suddenly?
Sorry to bother you. I wanted to talk to you. Is that okay?
No, not bothered at all.
Great. Say, are you into Vampire Slayer?
You know Vampire Slayer? That's my most favorite anime and manga of all time!
Well, I saw you had a keychain of it, so I thought you liked it.
That must have been easy.
I like it too, so I wanted to talk to you.
What? Yeah, sure! That's how we started talking, and eventually started dating.
Hey, isn't it your birthday soon?
Yup.
How about we go out for dinner at an expensive restaurant?
What? An introvert like me shouldn't go. What if they pour dirt water onto me?
You're too negative.
If an introvert like me goes, won't they put, like, crickets in the food?
Again, too negative. If it's okay with you, let's go out for dinner, okay?
Yeah, thanks. Just like that, we decided to go out for dinner at an expensive restaurant. We booked a reservation together from the website. I'm so nervous! What kind of clothes should I wear? Maybe the jacket Mom gave me? I did my best to look fashionable that night.
I think it's somewhere around here.
I think it's that over there.
Hello? Do you have a reservation? Yes, I'm Harry, with a reservation at 7 p.m. Is the person next to you with you?
Huh? What's up with this staff? Staring at me funny like that.
I'm sorry, but it looks like we don't have any reservations at 7 p.m. today. What? That can't be! We made a reservation from your website! Nope, no reservations at 7 p.m. today. Please leave. We have no seats open today.
That can't be.
I'm sorry to say, but maybe a fast food joint is more fit for people like you. Hey! Don't talk to us like that!
Excuse me? We don't have a reservation, but can we go in?
Oh? Are you a famous actress? Go ahead. Take the table in the back.
Yay! Lucky me! Weakness evaluation 30%. It looks like the staff changes his attitude based on the customer status, huh?
Hey, you said you weren't open today. Did I say that? Don't you play stupid with me? Sir, this restaurant isn't a place for normal people like you to come. People like you will disturb the other guests. It'll ruin the atmosphere. We don't serve normal people. We are for celebrities. Celebrities! What?
Weakness evaluation 60%. I see. So he adjusts who goes in and out according to the customer's appearance. Harry, let's go.
Hey you, rat lady.
Yeah, rat color. Funny, I'm not a rat.
We don't want people in clothes like trash bags.
Yeah, trash. I'm not trash!
We are a restaurant with style. We can't accept normal people like you. Now leave. See ya. I'm sorry for making you feel bad on your birthday.
It's okay. It wasn't his fault that the place was horrible. I was happy he even picked out a restaurant for me. And from my evaluation, looks like he changes his attitude based on the customer status, right? Weakness evaluation 100%. A person who talks down to normal people and bows to higher ups. I can't stand him. I'm going to exact revenge on that restaurant. Such a horrible place. I'm going to trouble bust them. Hey, Harry, do you have a minute?
Yeah? What is it?
I want to go to that place we went to on my birthday.
That place? You don't have to. Besides, we'll get kicked out like before, right?
Yeah, but I want to bring someone along with us next time. So we went back to the restaurant, this time with another person as well.
Welcome. I have a reservation for Harry. Huh? You again? I told you, this place isn't for normal people like you to come, so leave!
Excuse me, are you free tonight?
Hey, you're the famous gourmet blogger and influencer, Mrs. Amy.
Are you free tonight?
Of course. I'll take you to our best seat in the house.
I want a table for 3.
Huh?
Those 2 are with me, my little brother and his girlfriend Macy. I was watching. And your attitude wasn't great for these 2, huh?
You
change your attitude based on the customer. How horrible! You should be ashamed.
I'm so sorry.
I'm done with you. Hey, you too. Let's go somewhere else. I'll write about here on my blog. See ya! Yup. Harry's sister, Mrs. Amy, is a famous gourmet blogger. Restaurants that she writes about has a long line the next day. She's that big. Hey, Macy! Did you see my blog? I loved it! You wrote down all the details too. It was hilarious. And the comments too. Yeah! There were more people that were mistreated besides us. So the restaurant caught fire, huh? Apparently, the restaurant was famous for mistreating other customers as well. And because Mrs. Amy wrote about their misdeeds, the story went viral. Tons of complaints were sent to the restaurant. And apparently it was really bad. Huh? The restaurant is closed.
Huh. They closed, apparently.
The story spread fast, and the restaurant couldn't calm the rumors down, so they closed. It doesn't matter how rich restaurants are. They need to be fair and equal to all customers. A few days later, we went to a restaurant that Miss Amy told us about for my birthday. We get along quite well, and we often go out to eat with Mrs. Amy now.
Trouble busted.
Let me tell you a crazy story. My name is Nicole. I live with my husband Sean and our daughter Yelena, who just got into the 4th grade. I got to become such good friends with other mothers from Yelena's class that we always have a blast at school events. But it has been quite awkward recently. One of our mother's friends' name is Emma. She once told us that she slept with a man who was married and stole him as her husband. She was really into that sort of love. All of us were astonished from her confession and began keeping distance from her. Except me, since our daughters were so close. And one day, what I feared the most came true. Emma, are you home? There's something I want to talk to you about.
Yeah, I am. What is it?
Can you take a look at this photo? Huh? It's a photo of you and my husband going into a hotel. I can see your faces. You went all the way into a hotel in another city. But too bad.
What? You followed us all the way just to take this photo? You must have been bored.
What? Isn't there something you should say before that? Why are you going to a hotel with my husband?
I mean, Sean is way better than my husband. He's more handsome, rich. I thought now would be the best time to make a move.
How is it the best? A husband is not a phone that you can just get a new one every few years.
We had such an amazing time. Sean is really skilled, isn't he? Oh wait, you guys weren't that intimate anymore. He feels like your marriage is just a masquerade.
He said that? That's totally not true. It's just that things don't start when we have our daughter. We still love each other.
Then why would he sleep with me? Your feelings for him aren't mutual, girl. So miserable.
You probably forced him.
What? You're blaming it on me? Sean is totally into me and is already getting serious about our relationship. Here's the proof.
What the hell is this?
It's the divorce paper that he filled out. I told him I was worried if I could ever become his number one, so he sent it to me. I can feel his love.
No way.
If you still want to talk, come right over. I actually want to see how badly your face crumbled right now. You know what? Just send me a selfie.
I'm not going to forgive you.
I don't need your forgiveness. Oh, this sense of superiority. It feels amazing. There's no way he's going to return to a boring woman like you after sleeping with me.
I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue both of you and make you both pay consolation fees.
Sure. Sean said he'll pay for both of us. And by the way, we're taking your daughter.
What? I'm not going to give her to you.
Sean is fine with divorce and paying consolation fees, but he said he absolutely does not want to let Yelena go. Not that I want her, but...
We can't hold a proper argument here right now. I don't even want to talk to you anyway. I'm going to just talk with my husband.
Okay. It sucks that I don't get to check out your face.
I showed our message history as well as the photo to my husband, who returned home at midnight. He immediately admitted the affair and asked for a divorce. After I asked his reasoning for having an affair, he just casually said, well, she's kinda cute. Completely pissed, I agreed to get a divorce, and I told him I was going to ask for a great amount of consolation fee. He agreed, being the rich man that he is. However, neither of us agreed to let go of our daughter. We spent months trying to come up with a solution, but Emma, who couldn't wait any longer, came up with the worst idea. This was when I was out with Yelena. I suddenly heard her scream,
Help me, Mommy!
Hey, shut up! Yelena, what? Why are you here? Emma, let go of her!
No, it's your fault. I finally got to go out with Sean, but since you never agreed to a settlement, I haven't gotten to marry him yet.
This is abduction. You know that? What you're doing is terrifying for Yelena. Yelena, if you come with me, you'll get to see your daddy and my daughter too. It'll be so much fun. Mommy, help me! I'm scared! Let go of her, or else I'm going to call the police! No! With this child, I can become a rich man's wife! No! There's no other choice. I'm not going to let her steal my daughter too. Time for Trouble Busters!
Hey, Emma! What are you doing to my daughter?
Daddy! What? Sean? Why are you here? I called him, though you arrived way earlier than I expected.
Cars and trains are too slow for me. Running is much faster.
You really are something else when Yelena is involved. Sean, but I thought you were at work.
I got a call saying that Yelena's being abducted by a weird woman, so I ditched work. What are you doing?
No. It's a misunderstanding. I really just wanted to become family with Yelena, so I thought bringing her home would work as a fait accompli, and so it would bring advantage for your settlement. You just want to marry Sean. That's it, isn't it? You said you didn't want kids. Shut up!
And that's why Yelena is crying right now? She must have pulled you hard. Your sleeves are dirty.
Sean.
Emma, I'm not going to marry you.
What?
I can't marry someone who treats my daughter like this, let alone for someone who we're going to live with. It must have been scary for you, Yelena.
Wait a second. I already got a divorce with my current husband. I even agreed for a good amount of consolation fee since he wouldn't agree on getting a divorce. I thought I was going to marry you. That's why I quit my job and even made a lease on a new house. It's all down the drain. You better do something about this.
Huh? I didn't know anything about what you just said right now. Why did you do all that without asking?
But I thought if I got myself a rich man, what was all my effort for? Sorry to interrupt. Do you remember that you have to pay me consolation fees too, right? Thanks. Sean said he'll pay for that.
I agreed on that because it wouldn't have made a difference if we were getting married. But now it's different. I'm not going to pay for your fees. I mean, we're strangers now.
You're breaking off an engagement? You better pay me consolation fees for that.
Yeah, I was going to become engaged with you after getting a divorce with my current wife. But since we're just breaking up before my divorce, I'm still not engaged with you. I didn't buy you a ring, nor did I introduce you to my parents. There's no proof of engagement.
No!
Take that, Emma. I mean, he's always been like this, so I guess you were dreaming too much.
Sean, please reconsider this. At this rate, I'll literally just lose everything. Just marry me.
I don't care. More than anything, I value my daughter.
Elena! What about you? Wouldn't you like to be with a beautiful mother like me rather than Nicole? If I become your mother, I will make you pretty like a princess. I don't like you. You smell weird. You stink. No. This is a perfume. And you bullied me. I know that someone like you are what people call ugly on the inside. Oh, ugly? I don't want to become a daughter to someone who's ugly on the inside.
You're absolutely right, Yelena.
All of you are just making fun of me. Oh, God damn it. Just marry me!
I'm sure everyone in the neighborhood heard Emma scream for marriage. I made sure to properly receive my share of the consolation fees, but she really didn't give up on trying to make Sean pay for it. She seems to be back to her usual self now, looking for new men to steal. But our entire community network got her blacklisted, so I don't think she has a chance in this area anymore. After the incident, I won parental authority. Sean seemed really sad, but it was inevitable considering his affair. We decided to let Yelena see him whenever she wanted, and since Sean pays a great amount of child support payment, Yelena and I are now living a happy, stable life together.